internet friends? Jeff and I are here to talk to you about my surgery, which I know I've mentioned on TikTok. I've been getting some questions about like which surgery did I get, etc. So I figured I would just make a YouTube video to talk about it. I got a hysterectomy. I am 25 years old, so I know that might shock some people, but to just get this out of the way, I do not want children. I have never wanted children. Tyler and I are not going to have children. If we change our mind in the future, we can adopt one. That's a non-issue, so I really don't want to be harassed about it in the comments because that's honestly the reason why I have put off talking about it for so long. Why would I take time away from Jeff with a human baby? I would never. He just wants to go on my shirt. What is a hysterectomy? So a hysterectomy is where, in my case, for my hysterectomy, they removed my cervix, my uterus, and my fallopian tubes. So I still have my ovaries, which is awesome because then I don't have to go on to hormones, because if you get your ovaries removed, you'll be put into early menopause, and I'm 25 and I don't want to deal with that yet, so we left them in there because there's nothing wrong with them. The next question is, why did I get a hysterectomy? So I had pretty bad precancer that, since I don't want children, we just elected to remove everything so that I don't have to worry about having kids, B, I can go off of hormonal birth control, and C, that I don't have to worry about any of the precancer developing into cancer in the next couple years, which was my fear. Another question I have been getting asked a lot is, what does Tyler think? Tyler proposed to me knowing that this was happening, so Tyler doesn't care. Another question I am getting a lot is, did it hurt? Honestly, it was fine. I had a laparoscopic hysterectomy, so I didn't get an incision across my abdomen. I got like 3 little tiny like inch-long holes on my abdomen that they put like robot arms into, and then use that to remove my uterus and everything else. So the recovery honestly was fine. I think the first week was the hardest. Luckily, she did prescribe me oxycodone, my surgeon did, but I didn't take any because I wasn't in that much pain. I would say the worst part was like when I would go from sitting to standing and everything would shift in there. That would hurt a lot, but I just kind of rotated using Tylenol and Advil and was fine, so I never took any of the oxy, so that was honestly really good. And then after that first week of recovery, things started to get better. Tyler and I went on a little walk, and I would, make it a quarter mile and then be exhausted and have to come back. I have been able to get around a little bit better the last week or two, so that's been really good. Another question I've gotten a couple times is, well, what about the scars? Like I said, my incisions were like 1 inch big. So one was in my belly button, and I have a belly button ring. So that one's a non-issue, and the other 2 were like really small, and I don't really care. They don't really bother me. I'm just kind of leave them there because, it's kind of like story of my life, Jeff, right? So who cares about the 2 scars? Can you please come out? Jeffrey. Okay. All right, well, I guess this video was shorter than I had anticipated. I thought I had more questions, but I just checked all of my notes and I actually answered them all. But if you have any more questions that you want to ask me, leave them down in the comments and I will compile them and then make another video answering the rest of the questions. All right, well, see you later. Jeff says bye.